HustleTy podcast. Got my man Zeke on here. He got his clothing brand, Live For Yourself. Tell him about you, man. What made you want to start your own clothing brand? What in the past inspired you to do what you do now?
Like originally, I wanted to start it when my page was booming, like 19, 20. But I didn't have any like foundation. I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted to go with the your boy Zeke slogan, or like YBZ. But I feel like people couldn't really relate to your boy Zeke. You know, like who's gonna wear your boy Zeke? What does it stand for? What does it mean?
Mm-hmm.
I made a couple hats and this and that, but I wasn't feeling it, so I dropped it. And then what 2 years ago, I was going through a little situation, and I wasn't really living for myself. Like, no pun intended, I wasn't living for myself.
Yeah.
So I realized, you gotta live for yourself. I got told that a couple times, and I was like, damn, like live for yourself. So I was like, I took that shit to the heart.
Yeah, it was like a reoccurring thing.
So I got it. My first tattoo right here, it says "Live for yourself." If you see it,
Oh yeah, that's smooth.
Ransom did that, but my tattoo artist is Vaughn. Nobody else touched me, but he did that. And then I was like, damn, like I really fuck with the slogan, "Live for yourself." So I looked it up on the LLC forums, make sure it wasn't taken. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Like I could make something out of this. And I was like, I've been running with it ever since.
So you turned a life lesson into a business. You mean?
Like a lifestyle. You really do gotta live for yourself. Like you can't put everybody else ahead of you and expect yourself to win.
That's a fact. So. That's a fact. Because you'll end up stagnated when you look back. I went through like a similar situation where it's like you're trying to help everybody, but you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, my shit was more like, I ain't gonna hold you on some soft shit, like relationship type shit. But I was like, damn. It just woke me up. Woke my eyes. So.
Nah, I mean, everything is lessons, right? It's smooth. So what's the timeline? So you create, live for yourself, and then where do you start out at? So did you already have somebody that was in the clothing industry? You was like, yo, you help me out with this, and then they kind of like showed you a blueprint? Or was it more like a thing where you was like, yo, I'm gonna just go, I'm gonna figure it out, and if I make mistakes, I'll make mistakes?
It was more like, like make mistakes type shit. I follow a couple people that we converse before and stuff, like me and you converse on social media, but they have brands like ATL, New York, California, LA type shit, Florida. They have their own shit they're going. I see them reposting like famous people wearing their stuff, and that shit really inspired me. So I don't really like getting shit handed to me.
Yeah.
So I did go my own way. I ended up, my first pair of t-shirts was a screen print. It was a limited size screen print, so it's 16 by whatever the hell, 16 by some shit, 16 by 7.
Yeah.
But it's not the whole shirt. It's just like this big. That was a Pablo Joan that I had, the gray one.
Yeah.
Those are cool. The guy that makes those are he's Justin. Love Hate, something about Love Hate Apparel. I forget the name, but he has his own brand and he makes his own clothes, which I like about him because I want to make my own stuff too. But it's just so timely. I got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I can't do it. But I forget who really pointed me to him. I think Wavy pointed me to him. Wavy does tattoos too. I got ink. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, shout out Wavy. He pointed me to Justin. And he has good prices. So if you starting your brand and you in Harrisburg or Hershey, Palmyra area, hit him up. I'll tell him his Instagram so he can put it on here. But now I have a manufacturer in Philly. She does DTF and DTG. This is DTF.
So what's the difference between
DTG? Yeah, DTG.
DCG and
DTG is direct to garment, and DTF is direct to film. Direct to film is, I'm pretty sure it's this. It's like they print this out, cut it out, they put the solution on so you could transfer it with the heat press.
Yeah.
And then you put it on here. It's more durable than vinyl. And then direct to garment, which I think I'm saying it right, is directly on the shirt. Like you see how it touches, right?
Yeah.
It's like directly on it.
Oh,
so you could wash this a million times, it's not gonna come off.
Oh, it's gonna be smooth. Okay, because I hate getting them shirts. I mean,
yeah,
2 washes in, the words is all broken up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. My hoodies are vinyl, but I press my vinyl really good. So I have a few Like even if you have like 20 hoodies I made for myself, it's going crazy. And they're vinyl, they don't come off.
Yeah.
But I take good care of myself. I wash it inside out how I'm supposed to.
Yeah, that's how you can definitely.
You
Yeah.
gotta wash it inside out. Like if you buying clothes from a small business, make sure you read the instructions on the website or if they have anything in their bio, post, wash it inside out, take care of it. It's always gonna be more delicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, I know you said you do a little. I seen your Instagram, bro.
Mm.
You know we've been cool for a
Yeah,
long
for a
time now.
while. Yeah.
And I seen you one day. What really caught my attention, you was on there. You were sewing a
Yeah,
hat.
I saw. Yeah,
I
so.
was like, oh, time out. I'm like, yo. So wait, did you learn that from somebody? Like,
See,
how?
I'm Rican, so my grandma, I didn't live, I stayed with my grandma for a while, like during the summers and stuff.
Yeah.
When my mom be working over here,
Mm-hmm.
I was young. I'd go to Puerto Rico for the summer, and my cousins and me, we would all just be down there, and we would be bored in the house. So I was like, she sews a lot. Obviously, my grandma.
Yeah.
She taught me how to sew. Like I used to sew little pillows and stuff like this. I used to embroider them myself and stuff them myself.
Mm-hmm.
I make black and white pillows. I would embroider my own jeans.
Wow.
I would what's it? I just the words of my mouth when you like make it fit differently.
Like the fitted stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the word. There's a word for it.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
forget when you like say you take your jeans to get like made smaller.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
like tailor fit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
tailor
yeah.
my own stuff. Like I tailor my own jeans, my own pants. I
Oh,
did
that's
some
smooth.
shirts, and that was when I was like 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
So I just made a pair of flared jeans the other day. I don't know if you saw that I posted on
I seen
Instagram
that.
for
I
real.
seen. Yeah, you went through like the little process
Hmm.
of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best one I think I did was the varsity jacket. I took the whole thing apart because I sewed the sleeve, the flames on the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just put it on the machine. You gotta take it out, lay it flat, sew the pattern, come
Yeah.
back with it.
That's real skill. I feel like the game is missing that right now. You know?
Yeah, no, I definitely want to get like onto the path of making things like making shirts, making whole pants by myself, and I feel like I could do it. I just don't have the time to do it right now.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it all comes.
Yeah,
So, you obviously chose a different path than what everybody else is doing. I caught the 1% path.
yeah.
You know, you chose to be an entrepreneur, be self-sufficient for yourself, and hopefully in the future it's going to work out for you and it'll become something
Hopefully,
huge to
man.
where you could,
Yeah.
that's where all your money, you know,
Most of my money
most
does go
money
to it.
come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an investment. You gotta invest in yourself.
So how hard is it being an entrepreneur versus just, and there's nothing wrong with working a regular job or 9 to 5 or
Yeah.
anything like that,
But
but how much
I got a
harder
regular
is it,
job. Yeah, I got
you
a
know?
regular job.
Yeah.
Um, it's really a load to manage. Like after I leave here, I gotta go ship some stuff out, some orders out there in the car. They'll
Yeah.
package up, they bagged up. Um, it's really a lot to manage because, well, it's manageable because the app on Shopify, you can see who orders stuff, when they ordered it, put their address in. I don't have a label printer at the house, so when I go to the post office, I do have to wait in line and type the
Yeah.
address stuff in. But I try my best to put my customers first because they're spending their own money.
Yeah.
Like I know how it feels to spend my own money on something and want it and like wearing it, and enjoy it. So I try to get it out as fast as possible, but I don't make my own stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not in my hands. So
Yeah.
whenever my manufacturer sends my stuff back and I get it, I send it out.
Right
Um,
away.
it's it's a load. It's definitely a load to manage, but I feel like if you want to do it, then I do want to do this. Like I love this shit. You are going to do it. You're going to find time to go to the post office. Like for example, the one on Crooked Hill, it's
Yeah.
open 24/7. You can go
Yeah.
drop packages off there whenever you want. I do that sometimes, like 12 in the morning. I pack something up. They have a kiosk. You can print your own label on, put it on there, and put it in the little box. It's gonna get shipped the next day. So if you making excuses for talking about, because I know some small businesses don't ship their stuff out for months, and I see that shit on TikTok all the time.
Bro, I bought a pair of shorts from a brand a month ago, bro.
Yeah,
They
and
still
you
ain't
still
been
ain't get them.
shipped, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm trying to
nah.
support, man.
My oldest order right now is a week old. He placed it today, last week, and I'm about to go ship it out today.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a long time to wait.
Nah.
Obviously, I have to wait for them to make it to get it back to send it to him.
But you see, it's like I think where small businesses fail is like the customer experience, right? So for me going on your website to ordering the product, to getting that initial email that says, yeah, I bought the product, order number, whatever the case
Yeah.
is, and then to getting my shipping information after that, and then to it getting to me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of businesses fail at that step where it's give the shipping
They don't
information
send
and
confirmation
get
codes
it.
and stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
See, when you get an order, I'm gonna show you right now. You get an order, it'll pop up on your phone like, boom, you got an order. So and so bought whatever.
Hmm.
I don't got no connection, but it would say, you see how it says orders to fulfill?
Yeah.
I'll go right here. I put boom right there, and I put fulfill order. That'll send you an email saying, um, Live for Yourself LLC has fulfilled your order, and then it'll keep you waiting for your tracking number. So when I go do print the tracking slip, I put the number in, and then you get it. It'll send you another email.
Hmm.
That's a third email because
Yeah.
confirmation of purchase, fulfillment, and then the tracking. In tracking, I do 2-day, 3-day shipping.
And so really, when it comes to you, what I feel like you're doing is you're kind of working around the clock.
No, for sure,
You're
bro, for
shipping
sure.
orders out.
Yeah.
Some people wait until the end of the month to ship orders,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll wait until, oh, I want to hit a certain number
A
before,
quota, yeah,
you
like to
know.
take a picture or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Take a picture of laying on it. Like I'm like,
yeah.
bro, just ship it. You mean just
Ah,
give it,
yeah,
bro.
shit my shit out.
Like, yeah, just give me the drawing, bro. Cause I see you laying on it, but I ain't
I
got
see you
it.
left.
You know what
That's
I'm
my
saying?
package right there. Go ship that
Yeah.
shit out.
You still got my shorts and you got my money in your
Yeah.
account. So what do I?
And you want me to order something else?
Yeah, you want me to order something else? You sending me emails and
Yeah.
text messages, but
I'll give you one thing though. I do have a lot of repeating customers, and I love that. Like, shout out to y'all. Y'all do come get again. Like, off the top of my head, one person that comes to my head is KP. KP bought a lot of stuff. Jay, the girl that does hair,
yeah,
she buys damn near everything I drop. Shout out to her too. I love all y'all,
that's
yo. Like,
real.
that's support, that's love, bro.
Customer loyalty. Make sure you
Hmm.
take care of those customers,
But you know
man.
why they keep coming back? Because of good interactions, like good support,
Yeah,
good business.
that's
So,
it. Yeah, yo, learn from this guy, man. It's not that hard. Like,
man, I'm small time still. I'm small time.
but if here's the thing, if you're a good person,
Hmm.
more likely you're gonna do good
You're gonna get
business.
far, yeah. You
Yeah.
got you gotta treat people the way you want to be treated. And in this instance, I'm treating people how I want my business to be treated.
Mhm.
You feel me?
So
So
you treat your customers how you want them to think of your business.
how I want to be treated, yeah. Like if I walk into your business, hello, how you doing, sir? How's your day? What can I help you with? That's like anybody that DMs me on Instagram. I have a chat button on my website. A few people responded on there, and I instantly got back to them. I was like, da 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 da.
Mhm.
Like one girl, she was from Vegas. I hadn't updated my website, and she ordered a extra large or extra small, some X Pablo shirt, and I didn't
Mhm.
have it, but I already had her money. So I
Yeah,
was like, I wrote her an email on my own time, at like 2 in the morning.
yeah.
Here, I know over there was probably like 11 p.m. I said, hey, like I'm so sorry for the mistake, but it's out of stock. Do you want a refund? Do you want to wait for a restock? You want to get something else? Like, what do you want me to do? She
Mhm.
responded fast, and I ended up giving her a refund because she wanted that shirt in specific.
Yeah.
But it's all about the little small details and interactions.
Mhm.
Like I wish if someone didn't have something in stock, they would tell me ASAP instead of like, all right, 3 weeks later, where's my package at? Oh, we just told you today we don't got it in stock.
Yeah.
You know,
Now I
so
feel you on that. Like Macy's did some, and Macy's supposed to be a huge company, right?
they're huge. Yeah,
I
yeah.
ordered a coat from them. A month later,
Mm-hmm.
they tell me,
They
"Oh,
don't got it.
they don't got it, and we're gonna send the money back." So they
Yeah,
sent the money
a
back.
month later.
Then they put the item back on the site and upped the price by
Mm-mm.
$150.
Yeah,
So I ain't bought from
nah.
Macy's since,
Yeah,
man.
nah, I feel that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's definitely something I wouldn't condone, nor I would do. Like, if you bought something, I didn't have it, and it went through, I'm gonna sell it to you for that price. I'm gonna make sure I get it to you.
Yeah, I just
So,
felt like that was crazy.
no, that
But it's
is.
good that you recognize that. I feel like this era right here is gonna
Mm-hmm.
breed a whole different era of entrepreneurs, business owners,
Yeah.
CEOs, and things.
Nah, yeah.
I feel like CEOs that are in place right now and the business owners, they're from the old era. They
Mm-hmm.
operate on a let's just get money, let's just
Yeah.
get money.
Nah, I know a couple of people, like, shout out to people around my age. Like, I'm 23
Mhm.
years old, and they doing their thing. Like,
Yeah.
they running their business good. They doing what I'm doing to
Mhm.
a higher extent, better extent. So I like seeing
Mhm.
it. It motivates me. Like, I get on
Yeah.
Instagram daily for motivation
Yeah.
because I see them running and selling out and doing this and reaching artists. Like, this is crazy.
So I mean, let's talk about it. Your Instagram, we have 35 1,000 followers
Like
right now,
33K
40,
right now. It,
something
it
like
went
that.
down. I used to have like 40, but that was back when I had waves and stuff. They was eating me up, talking about your white. Why you gotta do rag on?
Well, that was
But
like controversy. Though. I
yeah,
mean,
like they was really curious, so they followed me and I'm like, all right,
yeah.
whatever. He not white, unfollow. But like I stopped posting for a while during the summer last year.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a bunch of followers.
So how important is it to build a brand on social? So you have these followers and
Mm,
you leverage those followers into being able to
yeah.
run your business through your page. So how important is having a good social following before starting your
Honestly,
business?
I've seen people with way less followers than me and more traction on their page than I could do in this next year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really all about marketing. Like I be on TikTok. A lot of people get sauce on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
believe it or not. But it's really hard. Like right now, I'm shadow banned on Instagram and TikTok. I don't know why. So
Mm-hmm.
my reach isn't out there because I'm not getting in the algorithm when I post, and
Yeah.
it's really annoying because I know you see I used to average like 10K likes per post, 8K
Yeah.
likes minimum 5K.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't even get the 1,000. So it's hard getting back in the algorithm, but marketing is really the best thing you could do for yourself. Like you could go crazy posting on TikTok, posting on Instagram, using hashtags,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll get out there. Your following doesn't have, you could have 0 followers. Use one hashtag that everybody looking at, you will have mad traction on your page, and then you're going to end up getting sales, converting to sales.
Yeah.
So it's really about marketing, not really the following.
So more using your page to actually
Using it's
as
more
a
like
tool to market.
using yep,
Okay.
hashtags, stuff like that, marketing, like basically clickbait,
Mm-hmm.
like they do on YouTube.
So, along with that, you know what I notice now in the fashion industry is like collaborations,
Hmm.
partnerships, things of that nature.
Yeah,
Is that something that you would consider doing in the future? Like, is there another brand that you want to collab with, and you like, I'm speaking to existence now, and you would
yeah.
collab with them, and or is that just something in general that you want to do, just collab with somebody else?
Yeah, I feel it, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like you can't just shine light on everybody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like all right, you start a business, you want to do this, good for you, but you gotta build up. Like you gotta, it's like building a house. You gotta build the foundation. You gotta level everything out. You gotta put walls up. You gotta put dry. You gotta build everything.
Yeah.
So there's a few people I want to collab with. Definitely Ethan, temporary streetwear.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
boy. We try to cook something up. We're trying to cook something up, but we're both busy. He does a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things. That's definitely an entrepreneur, bro. He cut
Mm-hmm.
hair, he cleaned shoes, he
Yeah.
made clothes. Last I talked to him, he was digital designing. Bro, that's
Mm-hmm.
4 things you doing for yourself right there on top of what he already else is doing.
Yeah.
So definitely temporary streetwear. Honestly, I feel like it would be cool to collab with every brand in the city, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, everything takes time. Everything will
Yeah.
come when the time is right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, right now, probably just Ethan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I
No,
mean,
no shade to anybody else though. Like
it's just
everybody
like
doing
the
their own thing.
relationship
Yeah,
is
yeah.
already there. It
That's my
makes sense.
man. Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
business is all relationships,
Mhm.
honestly, bro. Like your product might not even be that good, but if you have a relationship with somebody,
Yeah.
they'll end up maybe helping you build your
Mhm.
product out, or they'll work with
Yeah.
you.
See, but I feel
You know,
like people nowadays they'll wear anything. Like I could put a shirt out with a ketchup bottle on it. Give it to
okay.
young boy. Say I know young boy. Say young boy live down the street.
Hmm.
Give it to him. He tagged me. I'm getting sales off rip.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, but people
Mm-hmm.
really wear anything. So I feel like you gotta dedicate time to your craft. Make sure
Hmm.
your brand represents what you're putting out, and what you're putting out represents your brand. It
Hmm.
all gotta make sense.
Yeah, I mean, and with the young boy thing, it's like people are leveraging
Mm-hmm.
attention.
But my boy,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say his name. It's Amelie Tillier, something like.
Mm-hmm.
My bad if I said it wrong. But he been snapping. He got these like Dickie Jones,
Yeah,
like the Dickies work jacket,
yeah.
and he got Young Boy on it. And Young Boy wore that shit, and his shit been going up ever since. He just
Mm.
dropped a bracelet. Young Boy wore that too. I just tagged him in yesterday. I don't know if you saw my story. Young Boy's
Mm.
newest post.
I did. Yeah, I think I
He
did
wearing
see
a little
it. Yeah.
bracelet. That's his. Like he going
Oh, that was
up. Like
his.
yeah, he going up.
That was
So
smart too to put young boy on that joint. Like,
yeah, nah. But it's definitely like I feel like it's not even. It probably is his marketing, but He doing his shit. He popping his shit. He getting business. His shit is tough too.
It's strategic, you know, like it's not.
I got a hoodie off him before I even met him, and then I ended up like conversing with him about business and stuff. His folks all got a business brand. They all popping ATL.
So I mean, being in this space, how important is it to have different connections? And so you have vendors over here, be connected with a couple designers, some other CEOs, things
It's
like
very
that.
important. Like you have to know people, because say I was out in a loop and I wanted to make a shirt. All right, I don't know how to make that shirt. I don't know. Before I got into it, I didn't know what screen printing was. I didn't know what DTF, DTG was. So you have to know people that know what they're talking about, and know people that know people that know people. So
Yeah,
you feel
pretty.
me? Because if you want to do something, you don't know how to do it, yo, how you do this? They'll tell me like, all right, hold on, my boy do that. Let me call him. Feel me?
That's
And if
simple.
you didn't know him, you wouldn't know him. And then
Yeah.
you wouldn't know how to do what you're trying to do.
The relationships itself is almost more powerful than the information. I think, you know, because you could spend, let's just say, a week online just trying to research everything you can learn,
And
but
not
then
find nothing.
not find nothing. But then you can call this guy and he'd be like, "Yo, explain it to
Drop
you in
gems
2
on you,
minutes."
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like relationships really, they're priceless.
Yeah.
Like I know a few people that put me on game and did this and this and that, and I couldn't pay enough for it. So.
And is that like, once you get to a certain status, is that something that you're looking like, okay, if there's gonna be somebody coming up under me when I'm already set up and they'll be asking me questions, I'll be able to pass this knowledge down to
I
them.
would love that. Like that's like mentorship.
Yeah.
I love to give game back to everybody, so they don't have to. I mean, granted, I don't want you to take the easy route. I don't want you to get everything handed to you.
Yeah.
Because then what did you really work for?
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a question, go ahead, holla, ask me. If you want to know how to do this and I know how to do it, ask me. And if I have time and the willingness to do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's real. Man, well, I appreciate you coming on the
Yeah,
show,
bro, for sure.
bro. Real
Anytime,
rap,
bro.
man.
I
You know what I
appreciate you
mean?
having me. It was a good time. And I really would answer any question you have about anything.
Definitely, bro. We've been tapped in for a minute,
For a
bro.
minute, ever since you had Gibberian.
Man, I always remember things, bro. It's like when I
Yep.
had this, I'm like, yo, let me hear Zeke. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
man.
Cause,
Shout out Madman.
you
Shout out
know,
Madman Studios. Shout out
yes,
Madman.
sir.
Madman himself.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't forget good acts, bro.
Yeah,
Real
bro. Not
rap.
for
I
sure.
don't. You know what I mean?
Always. It's always
Yeah,
love.
definitely, bro. Appreciate you,
So,
my
yep.
man.
For sure.